being you.
Yeah, you just have points being you.
Okay.
The good news.
Being us.
The good news is that everyone should end up with all of, well, one group's clearly not going to end up with all their points. Every group should end up with all of their points today, as long as we can keep it together. In fact, some groups are going to end up with over the points they need, which is good because
That's us every day.
Hey, look, this ain't even mine,
oh, Tyler, it's always Tyler. Okay, let's try again. We talked yesterday about graphing 1-step and 2-step inequalities. We've already done the notes. Table 5, thank you for being alive. You can have a point. Were there any questions from the notes yesterday? For a free point, someone want to voluntarily tell me when you flip the sign of the inequality. Yes, table 2, you were fast hands. What is it?
When we flip the sign of the inequality.
When do we?
Multiply or divide by negative.
Okay, that is perfect. And then there was one more way where we could confuse everyone in the world. And you can have the 1 point. Let's let someone else get the second one, especially table 5. Table 5, go ahead and tell me the other case. Yeah, so just a reminder, because this was a little confusing yesterday, if it's 4 is greater than x, if we were to rewrite that, it would actually read x is less than 4. So we're technically not flipping the sign, we're technically just rewriting it in the correct order. But as long as you got it down, you're good. Were there any questions from the 10 notes problems yesterday?
No, ma'am.
You got your point for that, baby. Okay, and then, ooh, I got one who finally returned to me. She's going to be behind, but we'll get the rest of you caught up. Then let's go over our, on my nerves. Let's go over our 2 math workshops for today. They're actually rather, I'm going to call them pretty difficult, especially since number 18 is harder than what we're doing in class right now. It is. So it is definitely worth a point if someone has a guess as to the answer and a good logical guess. Yes, table 3.
Is it the first one? Because it's
Why?
it is one specific X instead of like given.
Okay. And what you're noticing is what someone in second period noticed, and they actually know how to do this, so it makes it worse for them. Table 2, you're going to have to take a point away. All the others say the word and.
Yeah.
And that's the only one where it's like a compound statement, compound inequalities. But my gosh, we're just now talking about normal inequalities. So I'm expecting you to remember a lot at the moment. So it's okay if you didn't know the answer to this one. She had a good guess. Does anyone have a different guess?
Is it the third one?
Do you have a reason as to why?
Nope.
Okay, well maybe you're a good guesser. We'll see. Everyone should know. Yes, dear.
I was going to say the third one because any number larger than 5 will not be smaller than 1.
And that actually is a legit answer, so you can have 2 points for that. You don't have a literal reason as to why. Okay, a free point is now available that everyone knows the answer to. I am not shading in my bubbles. I'm not shading them in because of a reason.
There's not.
Yes, table 2.
There's not like greater than or equal to.
It's missing the equal to part. It's just less than, or greater than, less than. There are no equal to, so we're not going to fill it in. This one says we're looking for a number that's bigger than -3 and less than 5. So between -3 and 5, if I shaded it, it would be there. Now I get, again, this is above our pay grade. It's above what me and you were doing yesterday. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Okay, this one says x is bigger than 2, so to the right of 2, and less than 3. Up, again, it's in the middle. This one, as Brendan pointed out, says less than 1 and greater than 5. We didn't shade that middle region. We shaded the 2 outsides. This one was called an OR graph. This was called an AND. This was called an AND. If you remember that, it's fine if you don't. X is greater than -4. And, oh, I flipped the wrong inequality sign. It's my bad. It's supposed to be, again, in the middle. Miss Compton just can't write today. So the answer is supposed to be 3, but if you pick 4 because there's a typo on 4, I would have understood. Okay, I'll give you that one was out of your pay grade. Well, considering what we've been doing yesterday in class, that was out of your pay grade. Considering your past math class, it's not supposed to be, no. The last question says, given the graph of f(x) below, find on what intervals it is increasing, what intervals it's constant and what interval it's negative. If you've never been good at figuring that out, I pretend that a function, that its graph is like a roller coaster. So if I'm on a roller coaster, here's my little car, I'm on the roller coaster. When I'm on the roller coaster, if I'm going on a positive interval, that means I'm going up the hill. If I'm going on a constant interval, that means I'm going straight. I'm not going anywhere, really. And then if I'm going negative, I'm going down the hill. So we're looking for a constant interval. And yes, I realize it's going constant from here to here, but you have to reference on what interval of x. So what x values is that occurring on? 0 to 4 is what I heard. But it's actually 0 to 3. Matthew, you can have the point. It's 0, yes, but then, careful now, it's going down to 3. So it's increasing we're constant from 0 to 3, which is how the lazy man would write it. But, fancy man would say our number is between 0 and 3, and we would write it with an interval. I don't care if you're the lazy man or the fancy man, just be somebody. However, there is another constant interval down here at the bottom, and I need to know that one. Yes, ma'am. Yes, so I thought we were going to trick Allie up. She can have her point. We didn't trick her. So a lot of other class periods have said it's from 6 to 10 because the coordinate plane ended at 10. But you know that arrow means it goes on forever, so it's really 6 to infinity. Or I could just say x is bigger than 6. Basically, any time bigger than 6 is what we would call it. So, and then I tried to make life way too literal. If this was a real roller coaster ride, we would never travel negative time-wise, so that one wouldn't happen. But if this was a real roller coaster ride, we were saying that from 0 to 3, we went in a straight line, 0 to 3 seconds. Then from 3 seconds to 6 seconds, we went down a hill. And from 6 seconds from then on, we went on a straight, level plane. And if this was a real roller coaster, no one would ride it, because roller coaster is all about going up and down, not about being straight and flat.
Just out of curiosity.
Which killed the cat, yes.
What kind of math does one need to actually build a roller coaster?
To build a roller coaster.
If
you want to make a roller coaster.
Probably a lot of trigonometry.
One would think so. One assumes you just need to be not a math,
on top of that.
a structural engineer. So you're going to go to college, you're going to major in engineering, but you don't want to do mechanical because that's going to deal with gears and stuff, and you don't want to be that person.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do electrical because that's like fuses and no. So you would probably want to just do civil because you would deal with like building structures and stuff. But then to be cool, but my friend who is a civil engineer, like she doesn't get to design fun things like this yet. So I feel like you have to get a couple extra degrees to get to design a roller coaster. That, or maybe your family knows somebody at Disney or Six Flags, or you're gonna need to know somebody. I don't know, just a thought. Deep lesson.
I just feel like it's really
And then, do you really want to build a roller coaster? Because if someone dies because you did too deep of an incline and you didn't do all your calculations correctly, you know they're going to come after you and all your money.
I'm assuming you sign a waiver like that.
One prays, but then do they take part of your money with that? I don't know. So many questions.
Is it your responsibility or the park's responsibility?
One assumes it's the parks and you're under contract with the park, but the park's going to fire you after that, FYI, and no one else is ever going to hire you again. Yes. I was hoping you had some insight onto our discussion about becoming a roller coaster designer. If y'all did not play Roller Coaster Tycoon, I don't know what y'all were doing when you were younger. That was the best. Yes, dear.
Okay, if I touch my phone.
Yes, as long as you put my baby plug back in its hole. Okay, last thing for this question, now that we've gone all deep about being a roller coaster designer, which does sound cool. Where is our graph going negative? I need an interval.
From 3 to 6.
And that's okay, we'll see, got another point from 3 to 6. Which would be 3 is less than, x is less than 6. You kind of are like Days of Our Lives, I'm not going to lie. Okay, and how did we figure that out? I colored it blue, but I'm looking down at the x-axis. When did that start? It started at 3. When did this decline end? It ended at 6. Okay, are there any questions about these math workshops? Then take out your binder clip and your puzzle pieces from yesterday. Take out your red piece of paper. Where is it? Today is my favorite day. You were supposed to. I will give you one now. Today is my favorite day. And we will. That's a very big assumption. Well, it's going to be. You're going to make it my favorite day. And it's because I like to call this kind of a day